Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for purchasing a tea leaf reading. So I love tea leaf readings. I don't have a lot of clients that purchase that because a lot of people don't know what that is. So I'm really happy that you're interested in that and you want to learn about it as it's something that a lot of people, can learn. It's not extremely difficult. It's just all about interpreting the symbols and using your intuition and just feeling and using your senses to see what you pick up from the tea leaves when someone drinks the tea. Um, uh, there's different ways of doing it. I used to work in a spiritual shop where I would have the person drink their tea, or you could just use their name and have put their hand on the cup. It's just all energy, so it's not like mandatory for them to be present. It's just their vibration in the name. So that's what I'm going to do here. I do have your name, and I do have your teacup and tea leaves. Um, so I'm just going to hold the cup and use your name and do a quick little prayer, and I'll do the little ritual, and I'll show you while I'm doing it. And I have your questions here. So, all right. So let's do a quick little prayer and clear out the energy very quickly. Use some sage. Okay. All right, we ask the universe now to reveal to this client in time what she needs to know. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this tea leaf reading, as we ask to receive information from God's higher purpose and God's higher intention. I will send you pictures of the teacup as well, but you have and the images of what the tea leaves look like. For now, you'll just see me reading it and what I'm picking up. So we're just clearing it out here and asking to be able to receive as accurate, specific, as detailed as possible. Again, tea leaves are not like taro, so it's not like it's similar, but it's a little bit different. I use whatever I see, and I pick it up based upon what you need to know now. And it's more of like it could be a story sometimes, but sometimes it could just be random messages. So that's what's gonna happen. So let's I have your name here, so I'm not gonna say it out loud as this is confidential when I do the videos. So we start off by uh, asking the tea leaves to reveal to this client what she needs to know. Again, as I begin this ritual, that the tea leaves reveal to this client what she needs to know. I'm open to her spirit guides as well intervening. Again, we will only receive information from the white light. So let's start off by spinning the water with the tea leaves 3 times. I don't know if you can see there. And then what we do is we dump here. And then we turn around this way. I forgot what that direction is called. We do it 3 times. So I make the client do this. When I used to do this in person in the spiritual store. It was so much fun. People loved it. And in the spiritual shop that I used to work at. And then afterwards, with your pointer finger, you just tap on it 3 times, kind of saying like, welcome spirit. All right, so sometimes the tea leaves can be really strong. Sometimes the tea leaves could be really light. And sometimes it can just not really have that many tea leaves. It's just the energy that comes through. So this is your cup here. I don't know if you could see it. And sometimes as a tea leaf reader, we could have a tendency of reading the actual plate. So let me show you here. So this has symbols too, and we could read the symbols on the plate too as well. So it's all based upon your style and how you work. So I'm just going to sit here with your cup and see what I'm picking up here, okay? So your questions are, when will a husband material man walk into my daughter's and my life? I'm getting antsy, which is completely normal for my future man's arrival. Okay. All right, so again, this is just vibration I'm picking up just from that question, your name and the cup itself. It seems like there's this feeling where there's a lot of things that you still have to um, be like, I don't know if it's with acceptance towards it, or there's a lot of emotional baggage or emotional things that still has to come through with acceptance. There's something about your guide saying to me, and the energy from the cup as well is that that you're not really 100% ready for that. Not right now. There's this feeling where there's still a lot of baggage or things that have to be settled, things that have to be organized, things that have to be really figured out. Okay, this doesn't have to be emotionally, it could be financially or just physically or whatever the case may be. But again, it could be emotionally, like I said, but that's something I'm picking up, that there's still things that you're fighting against. I know this looks a little crazy, but for me here, this kind of looks like a little, like a dragon, or kind of like those scary little demon dragons. It looks like a little demon to me, or like a little dragon. Can't even look like, what is it called? What is that called? It's not a pig. Um, it's the pig from like the Lion King. What is it called? What are they called? I must see what kind of pig it is. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Warthog. There we go. So this kind of looks like a warthog to me. I've never seen that. So for me, it's like a kind of thing where there's still demons that you're fighting against. There's still things that creep up and affect you. It could be mentally, spiritually. It could even be emotionally. It's like things that you still struggle with. So it could be maybe depression. It could be a form of addiction. It could be a lot of fear, a lot of just being scared. There's something where easily you could be triggered too. It's kind of saying to let go of that fear. And that can also allow you to attract. But there's things that still have to be cleared out, settled, and released. I'm getting this baggage feeling and feeling the need to release that. And it's very much needed before that person can really walk into your life. Remember, you want the best person. You want the right person. You don't want just some random person, or some person that you just want to make them your future husband, to just walk into your life. You want it to be the right person, okay? And that's kind of saying, like, right now it's not the time, as there's still things that you're struggling with, and that to be patient. But I am feeling like there is somebody that's going to come into the picture. I am feeling, as I'm holding the cup here, I do feel like there's somebody that's going to come into the picture. Let me just tune into this really quickly and see what I'm feeling. All right. Okay, please be open with this, because I don't know if this is your daughter's father or whatnot, or maybe this is somebody from the past. I do feel like this was somebody you were friends with for a long time. You guys were really close friends, or you guys were started off as friends first, and there's just a lot of history. So either you guys knew each other from when you guys were really young, or something like that. I'm not sure. Again, there's just some energy I'm picking up around that. Again, it could mean that you just haven't let go of that energy, that baggage, that kind of, that person or whatnot. But there is this feeling of someone that you were you had a lot of history with. So you guys were friends for a long time, or really close friends. You knew each other from younger. I don't know exactly what I'm picking up here, so just keep in mind, again, I don't know what this is. This is just something I'm picking up your energy. I'm seeing this male. I wouldn't say, I feel like he's living. And it's just, he's around your energy. So it's kind of like in your energetic field that you still hold on to. Okay, so please, if you could validate that. So I do feel there's a lot of self-esteem that was brought down. I don't know if this person that you're with, they beat you, they belittled you, they beat you down a lot, or they made you feel like you were not worth it, or something like that. But there's just this energy of, like, I don't know if it's the last relationship or the father of your child, that where you were just always belittled, or you were always made like you weren't good enough, or they treated you bad, or it was emotional abuse, or whatever it was. But there's this feeling that that's probably what the demons you struggle with, like the past demons of making you think what you are, but you're not, and you have to really find ways to conquer that, okay? So you don't attract the kind of same people in your life. And know that you are beautiful. Know that you can attract whomever you want, and don't ever let anyone make you feel otherwise, okay? But in regards to somebody that you're going to meet, um, I don't see it happening very soon. I don't see it happening very soon. I do see you involving, I do see you getting in a relationship, a serious one, within. I know you're antsy, but sometimes we have to go through this solitude to really grow and learn to love ourselves more. Okay? I can't really explain to you why we go through what we go through, but it's all for a reason, and it's all in the end to work on ourselves, because in the end, you know, you're all that you have. So, there's something about within like 3 years, you're going to meet someone that I feel like you'll have a possible relationship with. Um, there's this feeling as well that you don't trust people so easily, especially from everything that you've gone through. So it's hard for you to really let people into you and let people um, try to connect with you on the kind of level, and it's okay because you've gone through a lot, or it's just again that you went through a lot of, there's something about abuse or emotional abuse, so you went through that you know, dysfunctional relationship, and you don't know what it's like to be in a really kind or good relationship. So it's hard for you to attract somebody like that or to get used to something like that. So you have to go through this process for a reason. I do see you having a serious relationship within 3 years, latest 2.5. But remember, you're trying to attract the right person. You don't want to attract a loser again, or another loser, or whatever. You want to attract the right person. So to really attract the right person, you have to work on yourself. Really work on yourself, hon. So that's what I'm picking up here. Um, and the second question is, where should I take a career path? I'm stuck on where I need to go. Okay. All right. I do feel like obviously there's a lot of uncertainty with that as I'm looking here in the section. You can't tell, but it's just a feeling I'm getting as I'm holding the cup. It's like the feeling I'm getting is like there's still things you need to figure out. So I know you're saying you're stuck. Really, really dive into what you like again and what you don't like. Okay. I'm seeing like you need to especially if you want to work on this, you need to push yourself. You can't be lazy about it. You can't procrastinate about it. You need to really, really push yourself to the point where you really start figuring out what you want to do. You know, don't save it for later. Don't wait last minute. There's a kind of feeling where you guys are saying start now. Really, really, really figure out what you want to do now. Okay, so you're asking me where should I take a career path. I'm gonna just close my eyes here and tune into your name really quickly. Um, well, first off, I feel like you're very smart and you don't think that you are sometimes, so you self-doubt yourself. You're smarter than you think you are. I really do feel like when you put your mind into something, you know, I almost cursed, sorry. You achieve it. I was about to say you fucking achieve it. So you achieve it, okay? So there's this feeling of, I don't know, there's something about writing with you, maybe a journalist or writing. Okay, so this is just open options, and there's something about, all right, there's something about writing with you, maybe journalism or writing. Last resort, something of maybe working as, it's just there's a lot of other options that I'm picking up because I feel like you can do so many things or you just change your mind a lot. So there's just something, I feel like you're good at writing. Maybe you could do journalism if you like it. Or all right, so this is just the last resort, something of being maybe a teacher or working with kids. There's just something I see, maybe one day you'll get a job like that. I'm not sure, or maybe you do that now. I'm not sure exactly what you do right now, but there's something about being a teacher, maybe teaching kids, teaching people something. But there's definitely something with writing or journalism, or maybe even something with broadcasting. So there's just something with writing that I'm picking up that you can really, really dive into. Okay, if you don't like it, maybe there's something where they're guiding you. Maybe this is something that you used to like and you dropped it. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling something with writing and something with maybe a possible job as a teacher, but these are just different options that I'm coming through with right now. So you could be open with that. But again, it's all about you learning more about yourself and what you want, but actually putting the energy into it and really pushing yourself, because your guys want you to push yourself and not be lazy and procrastinate. They want you to push yourself into this. Okay? There's something about teaching with you, being a teacher. I don't know if that's something you really, really want to do, but something maybe that you can do that's practical and it's helpful, or you can work like that. But I really do feel like you're good at writing and you're channeling things, or maybe journaling or writing poems. I'm not exactly sure what it is. So keep that in mind, my love. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Seeing here if I see anything else that I need to tell you. I see you having more kids. I don't see this your only child. I do see you having possibly possibly more than one after that eventually. But this is future prospects. I see you having more children. That's all I'm going to say, more children in the future. So keep that in mind. As for me, this part represents children, just a line of children like family. So please keep that in mind. So I'm gonna leave you with that, my darling. I very much hope you enjoy this tea leaf reading. I'm gonna send you a picture and possibly send you a picture with my bunny, my bunny with the teacup. So it's gonna be cute. So I send you lots of love. I'm always here for you. Please let me know what made sense and what didn't, or just validate whatever you'd like. I'd love to hear your thoughts, as a lot of these things could be future prospects. So keep that in mind. I send lots of love to you, and thank you again for trusting in me. So hope you have a beautiful day. Bye now.